On today's episode of WatchJRGo, we are back in the warehouse on TV duty. What is going on, guys? I am WatchJRGo, and like I said, today we are here working on the video wall. We planned on having it completely done today, but it's taking a lot longer than we thought. We got here about 10 in the morning. It's now 4 p.m. and that's how much is done. It takes that long to get everything like perfectly measured, square. I mean, these do have to be as tight as possible. That's the only problem. I'd say normally you could like sort of wing this stuff and just throw it together, especially like hanging conduit. Not on this. It has to be like millimeter precise because we can't have the bezels seen. So it's taken probably 40 minutes just to like level that one TV and make sure all the corners are absolutely perfect, taking it on and off and checking it against the other TV. It's just taking quite a while. Eric has the next TV over there and he's tightening down the bolts on the mount. So we're just about ready to drop that one on and start wiring it. And we'll see how much farther we get. Like the game plan was totally to have this wrapped up today. It was not supposed to take this long. But we're just gonna keep right on chugging. We're almost there. We have 6 done. 6 of them are up there. It looks wild. And we are getting ready to hang the, well, Eric's doing one right now. We just got the first one up and now we're going for number 2. So, Too far. Too fast. Anyway, I better get up there. We are throwing the unistrut together as fast as we can. And now it's time, after an incredible amount of work, the last 2 pieces of unistrut are up. We are gonna drop the mounts on them right now and stick the TVs up there. It is go time. So, as you can see, all the cables here are labeled, so we know what's what. Yeah, the labels are, that one's a little iffy there, but it's gonna get taped over. Here's what they're supposed to look like. There you go, top right. And they're numbered as well for what HDMI port they go in on the video wall processor, but we're ready to go. So we'll be powering it up here in a minute, and I am gonna tape over all of those labels so they don't ever come off. TVs! It's so ridiculous. We are going to cap the edge, so don't worry about that. I know some people are worried about that for some reason. But it's time to plug in all these HDMI cords that are all labeled, and hopefully they're right. I sure hope they're right. Top left 1. So they're numbered, very simple, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Starting top corner, working down. And let's see what we have here. This one's a close one. The fat cables go over to the side. Oop, I didn't laminate that one. Mistakes were made, but we're turning this on anyway. We've already got the power. A couple more to hook up. This is the moment of truth. Bottom 8. And I'd like to mount the processor sideways on this unistrut behind the thing, so it's super clean and hidden. Number 2, top middle. And the last one. This is ridiculous. Cool. All right, so temporarily I have to somehow get this up inside there. That was literally all of the excess there was. The links worked out perfectly. It was only a very few feet of excess there. The TV should turn on. Let's go. Let's see how many of them feel like working. All of them from one remote the first try? That never happens. So you can see the middle ones were set up and all of these ones are going into their dumb setup menu. I'm gonna have to use the scissor lift to solve that problem. Wow. Got to get rid of all this smart thing stuff. But I'm going to do that real quick and we'll be right back with you guys with the Xbox. Okay. A little bit of power for that thing. A little bit of HDMI. A little bit of Any day now, Xbox. Any day. So I do have to get way up there and finish a few little setup things. Yes! Oh! When you're playing Geometry Wars on a screen that's taller than the lift. Oh, I forgot. It's insane! Ladies and gentlemen, the Hooters Racing video wall. Absolutely wild. If you're standing up there, like your head barely goes like halfway up on the middle TV. It's so tall. The lift is not in the way. You can see everything. It's so big. You just had to it's hard to picture what's in my head, but it's so big. The lifts just don't matter. And when I'm over here, you could see what's on the TV, which was the whole goal. You could see through everything. It's insane. Oh, wow. And the bezels, for being cheap TVs, the bezels are so small. I mean, we nailed it. We nailed them all. We've been here for 12 hours to get this done today. It's now 11:30. We got here sometime like 10 something this morning. Eric's doing really good. 52x multiplier. Oh, one of the guys I used to play with, 8 million's out of this world. Also, if you sit right over here, the lift's not in the way either, which was the whole plan. It has massive viewing angles. You can see from pretty much anywhere in the shop, no matter what's on the screen, and it's uninterrupted when you're sitting over here hanging out. There you go. You can see the whole thing. I've got Forza all set up with my side-by-side turned up. Wow. Forza is they're killing Forza 7. I pretty much just leave the side-by-sides flat out, because if you let out, it seems like they're worse. Also, it's kind of like that in real life. You just have to stay flat out. Have you ever been playing Forza and thought the side-by-side on screen is literally bigger than the side-by-side in real life? This is ridiculous. Also, I'm in second, which is uncool. Trying to catch him. So it turns out 9 TVs pulls a lot of power, quite a bit more than I expected. We didn't really do any math on the amp draw on the TVs, but the surge protector just said like, I quit. Luckily it was just the surge protector, I heard it over here. Wow. It's actually kind of warm. I wish I had a kilowatt on this thing, but it's pulling down a little bit of juice. Anyway, no big deal. It all comes right back, which is pretty cool. And we're not going to be able to sustain this until I get my new outlets that are going in up there. You can see we've had this plan from the beginning, and there's a piece of conduit stubbed out right there, and that is the power for the TVs. And of course, everything has its own power drops, and some of it is already wired, but there you go. I was so tired yesterday, I don't even know what I was doing while making that video, but we're gonna just fast forward one day ahead and go over the numbers real quick. 9 75-inch TVs, 20-foot diagonal. I've got more numbers here for you guys because I know the numbers are kind of the cool thing. 16.5 foot wide, 9.5 foot tall. Absolute insanity. It pulls something like, with just the TVs, is 17.25 amps, and with the Xbox and the controller in there, it's probably a full circuit. We're talking about almost 18 amps. That's why it keeps tripping its own breaker. Obviously, we ran another cord over there. It split some of the TVs off and it doesn't trip again. It's incredible now. It fires right up. Just grab the remote and hit go, which is pretty incredible. And I think it cost about $13,000 total, a little over 13. So between $13,000 and $14,000 to build this insanity. And a lot of that cost went in the Unistrut. Over $1,000 in hardware. Mind-blowing. It's one of the wildest things. The resolution is technically 11,520 by 6,480. It's out of control. I feel like it even has more pixels than that. The pixel count is just nuts. But it's real big, right where we wanted it. I could not be happier about it. I've been playing Halo 1 on it all morning, which is, you know, I got to get back into practice because we're going to definitely do a big Halo LAN here and have some fun with all the friends. So it's crazy. You guys will see it on like all the time in the future. I've got to go home and make some custom video with all the like sponsor logos and stuff like that. Back to the video. And we've got the throwback to the Hooters Pro Cup going on right now. Watching some old school racing up here. Absolutely wild. I cannot believe this thing. It's hard to have words for it. It's way bigger than I am when I'm up in the scissor lift. It's just out of control. And I mean, there's no words. Huge thank you to Hooters Racing for sponsoring this. Huge thank you to all of you guys for watching. I know you're like loving it. By the numbers at least, it seems like everyone is watching this. And I can't wait to share some more cool stuff we'll be doing on here, like playing GoldenEye and stuff like that very soon, after I get another power cord over here so we can split up the load from another circuit. Plenty of circuits in here, but I didn't think it was gonna need a full circuit to run. This took forever. I mean, today was another 12-hour day on top. I mean, 40 plus hours to build this thing. So super happy you guys are here to watch it, and it was super fun to put together. And now back to the cars. We've got a lot of stuff that needs to get done this week. So that is it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to head on over to shop, WatchJRGo.com, where you get cool shirts just like this. And please like, share, subscribe, do whatever you want to do, and I will talk to you next time. Also, if you're watching this right now and you're hungry, open the Hooters mobile app or go to Hooters.com and use promo code WatchJRGo for $10 off, straight up, just $10 off your order of $30 or more. So you can order some wings and get a bunch of money knocked off it. Huge thank you to Hooters for setting all that up. There it goes again. That's it for the night. We're calling it.
I want to go with that.
We got 2 long cycles out of that thing before it got hot. Anyway, it's insane. Absolutely insane. And we can drag another cord over here right now and it would be fine. But we'll just fix it correctly. Put our outlets up there.